Namaste to everyone. I am T. Rahul, studying in 10th standard in SRTK Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Thiruchur. Now I am going to present an activity to explain about factors on which resistance of a conductor depends. Materials required: 1 AA battery, key to switch on the current supply, multimeter to measure a current supply, and conductor wires. We use 4 types of wires as conductor: nichrome wire with length L and diameter D, nichrome wire with length 2L and diameter D, copper wire with length L and diameter D, copper wire with length L and diameter 2D. Resistance of a conductor depends on its length, its area of cross section, and then nature of its material. We completed the activity by connecting multimeter, battery and key using wires in series, leaving an open space for connecting conductor wires. Now connect the nichrome wire with length L and diameter D. Switch on the key and note down the multimeter reading. Multimeter reading is 380 milliamps. We can say it as I1 is equal to 380 milliamps. Now connect the nichrome wire with length 2L and diameter D. Switch on the key and note down the multimeter reading. Multimeter reading is 280 milliamps. We can say it as I2 is equal to 280 milliamps. Now connect the copper wire with length L and diameter D. Switch on the key and note down the multimeter reading. Multimeter reading is 450 milliamps. We can say it as I3 is equal to 450 milliamps. Now we connect the copper wire with length L and diameter 2D. Switch on the key and note down the multimeter reading. Multimeter reading is 720 milliamps. We can say it as I4 is equal to 720 milliamps. Now we got these readings from the multimeter. I1 is equal to 380 milliamps, I2 is equal to 280 milliamps, I3 is equal to 450 milliamps, I4 is equal to 720 milliamps. Now we are going to discuss about these readings. Let us discuss about I1 and I2. The multimeter reading decreases when the length of the wire is increased. Resistance of a uniform metallic conductor is directly proportional to its length. That is, R is directly proportional to L. Hence, when length increases, resistance also increases. In turn, decreases the current. So, I2 is lesser than I1. Next, let us discuss about I3 and I4. The multimeter reading is increased when a thicker wire of the same material and of the same length is used in the circuit. Resistance of a uniform metallic conductor is inversely proportional to its area of cross section. Hence, we can write it as R is proportional to 1 by A. Hence, when area of cross section increases, resistance decreases. In turn, increases the current. So, I4 is greater than I3. Now we discuss about I1 and I3. A change in multimeter reading is observed when a wire of different material of the same length and the same area of cross section is used. This can be illustrated by the two equations of the above two cases. R is directly proportional to L, R is directly proportional to 1 by A. By combining these equations, we get R is directly proportional to L by A, or R is equal to rho into L by A, where rho is the electrical resistivity of the material of the conductor. Electrical resistivity of the copper is 1.62 into 10 to the power of minus 8. Electrical resistivity of the nichrome is 100 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Resistivity of copper is less than resistivity of nichrome. That is why current increases when we change the material from nichrome to copper. Hence, I3 is greater than I1. In this video, we had learnt about the factors on which resistance of a conductor depends with illustrations. I felt very happy on explaining about my activity. Thank you for your patience and thank you for watching.